Hi folks, Ross from Blackbeard's Detailing here, and this is a very quick video and a wee 101 on how to hand polish. This was a question asked by one of the followers on the channel, and what better car to actually do it. It's ticks all the boxes for it. We've got some pretty bad marring along the top of the roof line here. This is an example of the machine polish going into the section of the car that hasn't been touched, and there's a nice hard line there, so we can see the big difference after we've hand polished that section. This bit's been machined, and we'll pull this blue tape off, and that will let us know exactly what it was like before any work was carried out. The car is far from finished. We've got about 90% of the polishing work all done. It's still covered in polishing dust. Windows are smeary. We've had fingerprints over them and stuff like that, so please ignore the condition of the rest of the car. It's midway through its detail. So for this, paint on Range Rovers, super soft. We've been using Ziva Fine Cut the full way around the car with a soft polishing pad, which is bring up that finish which we've seen just earlier. We're going to be using the exact same polish. We're going to be using a microfiber polishing pad and then a microfiber to buff off the residue. So when it comes to polishing the section up here, I'm just going to switch the camera around so it doesn't track me anymore, because you don't want to be looking at my face the full time. So this is the section here we're going to be working on. So polishing pad, get a polish, give it a right good shake, make sure your cap's down, or else you'll spray polish all over the place, and nobody wants that. So we're looking for that kind of size of polishing pad, 3 pea-sized drops. This is a glass roof, so the polish can sit up there. And then we're looking to prime whatever pad we're using. So rub your polish in and make sure it's all covered, so none of the surface is dry, it's all got polish in it. So we'll do this wee section, so basically a 6-inch section here, 6-inch section here, and we'll see how it looks. So circular motion, and basically just start working on the polish. Now, the polish should be doing two things. It should be removing any contaminants that's kind of embedded into the paintwork that hasn't came off during your decon or your claying phase, and then it should be helping to smooth over any wash marring. Now, don't kid yourself doing this, you ain't going to be removing scratches. I would always recommend staying away from T-cut products like that. So that's a good few passes there. The polish is worked in, it's starting to go a bit clear, so we're looking to cover this section up. We should also add the Ziva has no, it's got 0 fillers in it, so what you're seeing there is the actual finished product. If you're going to be doing your full car, and your car has got quite deep scratches, it's not just wash marring, just some kind of surface contamination, you're probably going to want to look at something that has fillers in it. We don't have anything in the unit that's got fillers. All the correction work we do is all mechanical, so it's actually, you're taking down that fine layer of lacquer with every polishing pass to get that nice mirrored finish. So basically exactly the same we're doing with this, but it's just accelerated much quicker, and you can work in a larger area with the machine polisher. So that's that section done. So I'll work on this next little 6-inch section. So as much as we use machines all the time, hand polishing still has its places. We've got sections that we can't get to with the machines, around badges, in deep recesses, things like that. And this is the exact same process we use on that. So again, just working over. Don't be worried if you go well over the section that you've already done. When you're hand polishing, it's not really going to make that much of a difference. And what hand polishing should do is remove any surface marring. So any light marks that are on the surface from washing, light swirl marks, anything like that. Anything that's kind of medium, deep, it won't touch, unfortunately. You're going to need a machine. As I touched on there, stay away from polishes that are really heavily aggressive, such as heavy cut polishes, compounds and T-cut. The worst possible thing is when somebody phones and goes, oh, I've got a scratch, tried some T-cut in it, I can't get it out. And what would be literally a skim with a machine polisher with a self-diminishing polish to get rid of it turns into you having to sand through or really heavy compound and work up the grades with a machine polisher, because what's happened is the abrasives in T-cut and similar polishes are really, really big, and it just basically scores into the paint. You really don't want to be using that on modern car paints. So we'll take this off and we'll have a wee look and see how it fares. Actually, it came up pretty well. So we'll put that up there. We will take our tape off and we'll be able to see the difference between the machined section, the hand polished section, and a section which hasn't been touched. So we shall ditch this. I'll basically hit myself in the face here, and I will get the camera around and grab a wee look at this. So here we have a machined section. So that is pretty much a 100% correction on there. There's not a single mark on that paint. We're moving on to the section which was covered with the tape, and we're on to our hand polish section. So as you can see, we've still got some lines that are picked up there by the big spot lamp, and then onto it there and there. So that's flawless, standard and hand polished. So still a massive improvement for the hand polishing. So absolutely 100% you can improve your car with just your hand, some polish, microfiber, a little microfiber applicator pad, and only thing you need is a bit of elbow grease. So yeah, hopefully that's helped some of you out. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, please consider subscribing to the channel. See you later.